on stage. Would everyone come up and give them a round of applause? We're going to have everyone go down the line, say their name and their personal slogan. Starting with Simon.
Simon, smile!
Yeah. My name's Kevin, and just be energetic.
My name is Rosa Lee. Go to bed early.
I'm Anthony, and YOLO.
I'm Jason, and as of last night, stop talking.
I'm Basil, and once you pop, the fun don't stop. I'm Mitch. If at first you don't succeed, give up. It's over.
My name is Rosa Chung. My slogan is, okay.
My name is Carelia. If you don't want chaos in your house, feed your dog.
All right. For us to get them started, what all we're going to need is a suggestion of a location. Let's think of somewhere that might have a lot of different rooms or spaces. You know,
Shopping mall.
shopping mall. Anything else?
Train station.
Hotel.
Yeah, that's good. Hotel. All right, I like hotel. They will be doing a single location about a hotel.
Yeah. Welcome, sir. I wanted to check my room. Right. So this is the 6th time I have stayed here. Steve. And I am disgusted by the state my room is in. I have never seen something so disgusting.
And which room are you in?
I'm in room 403.
403. Oh, Mr. Williams, I see.
Yes.
And what's the problem with the room?
Well, the room is an absolute state. There are things on the floor. It's clearly the person didn't clean it up. Whoever was in there last made an absolute mess, and your cleaners did a terrible job, if they even did a job.
I see that in your pre-reservation order that you said, please make it like a toys room.
Well, that is correct, but I thought that there would be toys in the room. I specifically wrote the word toys because I expected toys. I'm a busy businessman, Steve, and so in my free time, I like to play with toys.
Okay, Mr.
Not to clean up.
Mr. Williams, I understand this, and maybe we just have the wrong idea of what types of toys.
Well, I was thinking Legos, building blocks. My favorite is, the Jack in the Box. There was none of that in the room.
Well, I'm absolutely sorry. I guess I'll get housekeeping to send some Jack in the Boxes and Lego.
The room. I'm going to sit in the bar and I'm going to drink my sorrows away. But when I am drunk off my face and I go back to that room, there best be a Jack in the Box. Well, there will be hell.
Mr. Williams, yes, of course, a Jack in the Box, and the bar, of course, is just. Oh, you've been here 6 times.
Yeah, I know where to get the whiskey.
Of course, whiskey is important. Nice. Here, you can take this. That'll be a coupon for 2 free whiskeys at the bar. Hopefully I'll see you in there actually later. My shift will be off in a few minutes.
I'd rather not. You've upset me too much.
Come, Amelia. We have to deliver these toys.
Oh, yes. Completely forgot.
I'm so glad that we dropped the convent. This is a much better job.
This is easier than that one.
Just let me check to make sure that the toys are in the bag. You see, we have our miniature seesaw. You can put it on the cart. We have our little teeny wine bottles made out of Legos. And we also have a box, but there's no Jack in it. This is the 4th time.
I know. Just put it anything. Anything. Just put yeah, anything. Anything. Put it anything.
We have some gum wrappers.
Okay.
But what do you have in your pocket, Amelia?
Oh, I have a lighter, but I don't smoke.
Okay. Wait. And then, I don't know, I can take a wheel off the cart and put it in. And just shut the box really tight here. Just put it.
This one is a surprise.
I have to make sure we open the door. Just make sure no one's inside. Okay, do you have the key, Amelia?
Oh, yeah. Here. Isn't it the right one?
Well, it's not opening.
Huh.
I don't know, Amelia. I don't want to be sent back to the convent.
Oh, no.
We have to deliver these toys, but the door is locked.
Oh, thank fucking God, Gary. Can't believe they decided to have the convention at this shithole hotel in the middle of nowhere.
I know, this hotel?
I know.
I can't believe they put us here. Who's heard of a hotel where you request what you want in your room? I didn't know we had to make a request. There's not even a bed in my room.
Yeah, like it totally detracts from the entire reason why we're here. Like, I thought I was gonna be able to get some good sleep so I could present my textiles to, other textile
Other textile
enthusiasts,
people.
but-
I mean, there's a lot in the cotton industry this year.
Yeah, and you would imagine they would choose a hotel with beds. Hey, cheers, man. Take a look.
Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I think,
At least they have this bar.
Yeah.
Seems well stocked with well liquors.
yeah, it's kind of weird though. I feel like I'm kind of uncomfortable. They have like juice boxes and stuff in the fridge too. Like, I feel like that's kind of a young vibe for a bar.
It is a little young, but it could be like that convention we were at last year where they had the wine that were in the juice boxes.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I just I'm kind of worried about the business has been going under. We're supposed to be making connections here, but
You notice the cleaning stuff here? A bit weird.
Room service.
they clean the bar. Really weird.
We were talking about coming to
The bar keeps not.
he's off in the back. Doing something.
Oh, this is the wrong room. I'm sorry.
No. Hey, while you're at it, you got any bedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I actually got the pillows and the thingies that you asked for. I guess this is the wrong room, but would you like some pillows?
Oh, Gary, this is perfect. I mean,
pillows would be great.
not here though. Room 201, if you.
201?
Yeah.
Okay, so tip, please.
That's correct.
I'm giving you something you didn't ask.
All right.
Can I put it on the company? Oh, good, Garrett. You got it.
I got it. Yeah.
We don't have the card system. You have to pay cash.
All right. Well, yeah.
$2.
Fine. Just make sure.
Hi, Steph, or should I say Steve?
Steve will be fine, sir.
We booked a room
Okay.
for 13.
For
We
room
heard-
413.
Yes,
Yep.
we heard the reports of
Yes. Ghosts in 413. Well, yeah, that's the room you requested. Is the ghost room?
Yes.
Right, Mr. Silverson. Yeah.
We're going to stay 3 nights,
Okay.
and we're going to investigate this.
Oh, you're here to investigate the ghost. Oh, thank God. We've needed someone to check this room out, actually. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't have a problem with ghosts. We just need to know the people who want them or not.
So, you say that these ghosts are friendly?
Mr. Silverson, it really depends on what you define friendly. Some people seem to like being shaken awake in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Any other sightings?
Well,
apart from 413?
413. No, there is one of the ghosts seems to be a child that hides in boxes. Yeah. I don't think its name was Jack. Yeah, it could have been. It's
I'll
possible.
do the double check that.
Yeah, let me know what you can find. That would be good.
I brought my camera.
Okay, I don't think it'll, yeah.
Yeah, it's from my YouTube channel.
Oh, cool. Ghost YouTube channel, okay.
Yeah.
Are you here with the team? Is there anything else that I can help you with to set up for the...
Well, I called my assistant Timmy, but I think he's late.
I can send him up to your room whenever you get
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Oh, hi Steve, I'm Jack. I'm supposed to be a ghost today.
You're supposed to be the ghost.
Yeah.
Thank God. You know, weirdest thing, we've actually got somebody here who's going to be investigating ghosts. So you're going to be
great.
investigated. I hope you're okay being on YouTube.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Nice. Yeah, they're going to be in room 413.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Well, we've got a large box that we're going to set in the room.
Oh yeah, I remember. I had to jump out of it.
Yeah, I mean, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Just
can.
like touch them up, stuff like that.
You do what
in
you
a nice
do.
way.
Yeah, I'm not one to judge. You do you, Jack. Right, yeah, so hide in the box, jump out from time to time, and then, I don't know.
So I heard you filming something for YouTube, something really exciting, and I heard that your assistant is late.
Yeah, I don't
Can I get that job?
Oh, you're interested in, can you hold the camera?
Yes, of course. I've been holding a lot of pillows here.
All right, it's not the same thing, but... Yeah,
And
so-
I'm very good with ghosts.
Really? Okay, so this is our first day. We're gonna scope the floor. I don't think there's any guests there because like the sightings reports.
Okay.
So okay, so we are in room 307. This is where the infamous Jack in the Box ghost is supposed to be.
I've heard a lot about it. Haven't seen him yet.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Okay, seems normal to me. Oh my god. Did I just see a strange lady jump in front of us?
I didn't see it. What are you...
Are you sure? You were holding the camera on the opposite side. It's the other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the lens is supposed
Yeah.
to go that way. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's do a first shot. At me.
Okay.
All right. Hey guys, this is Jimmy John's ghost busting channel. We're here on the 13th floor of Hotel Reconville, where the conference is where the whiskey conference is. However, we're here on the 13th floor because we've heard of sightings of terrible ghosts. I'm not gonna give you detail right now, but stay tuned with us and smash that like button.
Barman, give me my apple juice, but you call it whiskey, please. Barman!
Hey, do we know you?
Wait,
Have you,
the textile conference.
you're at the textile conference
You
too?
mean Josh and I'm so bad with names. Billy and
Garrett.
Barry and Gary. What are you doing in this hotel in the middle of? Don't get me. Let me guess. You wanted some playtime too?
No.
No, actually, I would still like a bed. You know, I got to my room yesterday. I'm 212, you're 211. There was just a giant box in there. Then the cleaning staff come in and like, oh, sorry, wrong room.
Mine is like a ghost town. There ain't nothing. I mean, I think that woman threw the sheets just on the floor, but that's it.
You gave her a tip, right? I thought
I
she was
did.
just betting.
I guess we have to be a little more explicit betting on
On a bed, yeah.
Well, you know,
Great.
I asked for a Jack in the Box, and then when I opened the box, there was just trash inside. It was a trash in the box. No.
That's a really weird thing to get whether you requested or not.
Weird thing to request, actually.
Look, I'm a busy businessman who does many businessman things. So I work hard, I play hard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how I feel at the golf course.
Yeah,
You know, I'm just gonna climb over the bar. I'm gonna make the drinks because this is.
I don't know if that's actually, I don't think if you don't serve yourself that, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think
Gonna
it's
be, so if I serve you and you serve me.
It'll be.
Why don't you just do all the serving? Nah, I think you got it. There you go, bud.
So well, it's
No.
it's a this shaped bar, so I'll just stand over here.
That should work.
And then okay. Let me remember. You were drinking
Beer.
Big beer.
Beer.
Yep. It's the beer bottle. Yeah, it's the.
A beer bottle. Oh, I was gonna get you. There it is.
Listen, you said you're a businessman. What works are you in? I see you've got some mighty fine threads going on there.
I'm an accountant. I do numbers.
Oh.
Housekeeping?
Come in.
You have the key now, Amelia?
Yeah.
Housekeeping, can you please let us in, sir?
You don't have a key? This is a fucking hotel. Oh, come in.
Come on, Amelia. Sir, you requested the softballs, the toy volcano, and here, Amelia, give him the binkies.
Oh, here it is.
And
The pinky.
now we treat you like a baby. That's what we heard.
That's what I paid for.
Well, would you like me to be mommy and Amelia daddy?
I'm the baby. I don't know what I want. I will just cry, and then you have to figure it out. That is fucking amateurs.
You want like a mommy?
I don't know, Amelia. I've never done this before. I've never had a child.
You'll be good.
Look. How about I'm gonna get on the floor and I'm gonna cry, and you just do what feels natural to you.
The Lord.
This one's new.
Amelia, do you still have the holy water? Yes, extra concentration. The Lord be with you.
This is it. I mean, come on. This is not working. If I wanted to get covered in liquid, I would have gone to another hotel.
Sir, can you fill out this customer service sheet? We just want to keep our jobs.
You just want to keep your jobs. You should convince me to give you a good review, because honestly, that was the strangest.
So look, when I hired you from the convent, you said you had experience here in hospitality. I've got this report from one of our guests. They said that you sprinkled them with holy water.
It's the only vial we have left.
So you don't have any more holy water, then?
We did. Yeah, we drank it all.
That's good. So I guess that won't happen again. Because look, our guests, we have a very peculiar kind of person that stay here, and I need you to know what they want and how to treat them properly.
Oh, we've never had children, so.
Well, they don't all want children. Mr. Williams, he's a special case. He comes in from time to time. I'll make sure that we get somebody else to come in next time. I'll get you.
Hey, you,
Sir. Yes.
there. Hi.
I'll talk to you guys later.
There's a young lady here
Uh-huh.
who I specifically tipped to get some bedding in my hotel room.
Billy, Yeah, we never got that betting.
We got.
Yeah, did you hear that baby? It sounded like the largest baby in the world just going, "Wah!"
There's a baby
It's
screaming.
really impossible to sleep here. There's no beds. There was a box in my room, a giant box for no reason.
Did
Then they
anything
took
come
it
out of the
out.
box?
No,
It's just a box.
just a big one.
Jack.
Yeah.
We are professionals. And I don't know if you know this, but the textile industry isn't anything you should be messing with.
It's a very important industry. Do you like wearing clothes?
Excuse me to bother you in the middle of the night, sir. We've heard reports of baby cries. Have you heard anything?
Yeah, I heard the babies crying, and it was 100% not from this room, so please leave me alone.
Hang on. Let me turn the camera off.
What? Excuse me, are you filming me?
No.
Oh, it's just me. It's just
Not
me,
now,
not you.
we were.
You should give permission before you film a person. I'm a busy businessman, and I don't want my...
We're gonna blur your face, don't worry.
Don't
you know,
worry.
blow my...
We're professional YouTubers.
Millennials.
So, sir, I don't want to alarm you, but there's been reports of ghosts in this hotel, and we've been investigating this issue.
Where are these ghosts? Come, please.
So where?
Come in. Here's the wine that you asked for. What? That ghost just come out of nowhere.
Yes,
It just scared me so much. I just had to start drinking, and I'm not even juice. I don't like this is weird. I'm meant to be drinking apple juice all weekend, but that's
they have excellent whiskey in this hotel.
I know.
Focus on the ghost.
Yeah, it goes back to why are we talking about whiskey when a ghost just came into my room and scared us and then ran away as quickly as they appeared? I don't understand YouTube at all.
How
Like
old
in
are
this-
you, sir?
58.
Okay.
But I want to help you rid this hotel of ghosts so I can play in peace.
Okay, so
So it was
this is
you,
good.
the baby.
How did you
just
get
said
to baby? I just said you're
You said
good.
play.
You should become a detective. Well, I guess maybe the diaper and the pacifier and the building blocks and the trash in a box kind of gave it away, but still, that is so good.
Did you say box?
I did say the word box.
Sir, by any chance, do you sometimes go inside the box?
That box. Look at the size of me and look at the size. I'm no acrobat. I can't fit in the book. Of course I do. You're ridiculous. My faith in you for catching the ghost went from here to here.
Oh, Gary, check it out. There's wine bottles in front of that weird businessman's hotel room. You think he's having a party?
I bet he is having a party.
All right.
We should not.
Hey, weird big boy businessman.
Yeah, busy businessman, where are you?
Hey.
Hey.
Why do I look it up every time?
Hey, you know, we found your wine.
Yeah.
Hey, having a party. What the fuck is
Well, there was a ghost, you see, and that explains everything. So come in.
A ghost just vomited up a children's room in here?
Whoa, whoa.
It's very scary. And somehow manifested children's toys and a diaper.
You said you're in accounting?
Yeah, do you need me to do your accounts?
No,
I
I
can't
just-
do your account.
No, it's just you.
Yes?
Yeah. Mr. Williams, come to check on, is everything okay in the room now? Have you got all of your toys?
I did get...
Gentlemen?
You son of a bitch.
Where are our beds?
please don't shout.
You gave this guy all this stuff, and we can't even get a bed?
Is that a Millennium Falcon Lego or something?
Yeah!
That's great.
That's a box full of garbage. I don't even have a trash can.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I've just been throwing beer cans on the floor.
You don't, the door's open, you don't need to knock. Just come in.
And courtesy.
We just filmed it like
Wait, I ran away from that ghost. I'm sorry for abandoning you. I was just so scared. I needed to.
We thought that ghosts and man baby combined will be so much more interesting.
Jack, I'm glad to
We
see
can't
you.
decide.
What is?
Excuse me, does he think we can't see him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Again, the door is open. Just come in.
We've been polite. And we just wanted to keep our jobs. You requested the breast milk?
This is rich.
Wait.
You get breast milk, but I can't. Hey!
We're gonna even get a bed?
Where's my bed?
In his room.
I would definitely stay at the hotel. Who enjoyed that first part of the show? Well, now for something a little bit different. We're going to have everyone come up to the back line, and we are going to be doing something called an Armando, also known as an ASCII, depending on who you ask. The way this works, we're going to get a word from you, any word, on any topic, doesn't matter. And someone is going to come and they're going to give you a monologue. In improv, we call this a monologist. Don't know why. And they will be telling you a very true, 100% true story or anecdote or something. And from that, they're going to make a series of possibly unrelated scenes. Should be pretty straightforward. To get them started on this, we're going to need any word from you guys.
Failure.
Doodle.
Dog.
I'll just take the first one. Failure. Whatever that means to you guys. Failure.
So, a while ago, my mom has two really good friends. It was her birthday the other day. So one of the friends is an accountant and a bit younger than her, sadly deceased now. And the other friend is called Sheila, and she's in her like late 80s, and she's completely barmy, and she's really lived a fantastic life. She was an aristocrat, so she was supposed to be going to see the Queen and coming out in the 50s or whatever. But she didn't fancy that, so she ran away with her best friend in the 50s, and they travelled the world for 5 years, and she never got around to going to university or anything like that. But she'd been married 100 times, and then when she came back to the UK finally, she ended up working for the British Secret Service as a spy / Mata Hari kind of figure. Anyway, when we one time, my mom and one of her last birthdays, the three of them were together, and they were saying, oh, have you got everything you liked for your birthday, Alison? She said, yeah. And the younger friend, I can't remember her name, let's go with Bernie, was saying, oh yeah, I'm really happy now. And she was saying, well, you know what, I am bored. I'm so bored, I need to do my bucket list. So they were going, okay, well, let's go with this. What's on your bucket list, Sheila? So she goes, well, I want to go to an Arsenal game. So my mum goes, okay, fine, we can do that. We can get you to an Arsenal game. And me and my husband sorted that out, and they went to an Arsenal game, bedecked in Arsenal stuff, and had a great time. And then she goes, the other thing she wanted to do was, she said she wanted to have sex with a man on Viagra, and she also wanted for them all to do Purple Hearts. I'm pretty sure she did end up having the sex with a man on Viagra, but we completely failed to source her some Purple Hearts. So the moral of this story is, if you need Purple Hearts, then don't ask me because I'll fail.
Agent Sheila, I have just the mission for you. Now, you understand that in the line of duty, working for the Secret Service, there's a lot of things that only our agents are capable of. Firearm training, recon, but there's nobody who has been married as many times as you have.
So what's the mission, sir?
The mission is, we need you to be as desperate
as possible. There's a target we need to hit, and they need to see you begging.
Okay.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Mr. Thompson.
How you know my name? Spit it out, woman! How dare you laugh at me? I rule this town! You come into my bar! You get on your knees so desperately and laugh at me.
I've been watching you from afar.
Go on.
And I've heard your name by accident. It was really accident, I swear.
I forgive you.
And I totally fell in love with you. And I looked over your Facebook and all that. And I was hoping, would you marry me?
Usually I would decline such a ridiculous request, but your desperation is, I feel it deep inside. It reminds me of when I was a young boy living on the streets of Blakotovia. Doing things I'm not proud of. So that I could take over. I too had that desperation.
So you feel me, right? You feel how I feel? Do we feel the same?
Yes.
Another letter to the Oscars? Man, I keep getting all these cool invitations, but I just can't be bothered to go to these things. I don't know. Steve, what do you think? Should we go to this one? A red carpet, there's fancy people here. I got another one. What is this one? What's that one inviting us to?
Oh, it's another red carpet thing. Yeah. You probably think of it.
Who wants to wear all that fancy clothes and bullshit? I don't have time for these kinds of things. I got to travel the world. I got things to do.
Yeah.
You should go to my place.
Can I?
Yeah.
Bro, you're serious? They're going to give you the Nobel Prize and you aren't going to accept it?
Look, Derek,
Listen, I've known you since we were in college together. This is absurd.
I mean, I've got a whole stack of envelopes of people inviting me to shit. Like, it's just... how do I choose which one to go to?
Telegram, sir. You will be appointed the president of the United Planets of America.
Cool. Do I have to go anywhere?
Well, you will need to ride a spaceship to Colony 5659.
I'm gonna have to get a whole new suit for that.
So they are expecting you so you can take your rightful place as Lord and ruler of the United Planets of America.
Right, that's cool and all, but you gotta go all the way to Florida, Cape Canaveral, just to go all the way to fucking space? It's awful far.
Francis,
Yes?
Grandma Sheila has one last request.
Oh, Grandma Sheila. Don't say
Wonderful.
one last request. You're going to make it.
Oh, I'm going to die. Listen, Francis.
Don't die.
Wait, shut up, Francis. Now I've lived a wonderful, colorful, rainbow life. I've traveled the world. Now I want to ask you one last thing, my grandson.
Yes?
I want to eat a purple heart.
You want to eat a purple heart?
I want it in my hand.
It's so hard to... I'd give you my heart,
Your
but I'm pretty
heart.
sure it would turn red.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
A purple heart.
Oh,
Our family is very, very rich still, so maybe I could get us a purple heart.
I want it in my hand and I want it beating.
How much time do I have?
24 hours.
Just 24 hours?
Or else
Crikey,
Grandma
this is going to be
dies.
really hard to do it. If I was going to get a Purple Heart, you still have the internet, so your computer's here.
What the hell
I just
are
want to
you
find
doing?
where to buy a Purple Heart
I don't
for
want you to buy it, I want you to dig it up.
You have one buried?
Under the ocean.
Under the ocean?
Just one last request from Grandpa.
Is Grandpa's submarine still at the bay?
What the hell is wrong with you, grandson?
What do you mean what's wrong with me?
No talk and no action.
Are you even dying? Okay. I'll go get the Purple Heart.
Okay, and get me some Snickers.
I haven't really won a lot of awards or prizes or raffles or anything in my life. I always fall like just short. But there was one time in college, I used to work at a newspaper as a photojournalist. And I spent a lot of time doing it. I had long hair, really long hair at the time. And so I would be the kid with this like hippie hair, carrying the camera around at all the events, and people like, hey, it's the photo guy. And everybody knew me, but not like in a good way. It was more like as a character. But anyway, as I was working at the newspaper, one year we had, every year we have the college the journalism awards. And I entered 3 photos in the news category. And that year I ended up winning first, second, and third place at the event. And when they called it up, like my editor was like, what the fuck did you do? And they called me up there, and everyone else, like, they were like murmuring at the table, like somebody just won the first, second, and third prize all together. And so I was like, wow, this is really great. I thought it was like an awesome achievement that I would take into my career, which at the time I was planning to major in Spanish and minor in art and be a National Geographic photographer, which is kind of, looking back, it was such like a wispy-waspy dream that I was going for. But it was great that I got those 3 prizes, because for that weekend at that event, everybody was coming up to me and I got one of 2 reactions. It was either like, wow, man, that's really cool, or, hey man, did you really win all those prizes? And so it was kind of like people are either really excited or really angry. So I guess the moral of the story is follow your dreams, because everyone's either going to love you or hate you anyway.
Superman, did you really save the city? Because I didn't see you do it. I think you're right.
I did not save it once, I saved it twice.
There's a lot of times for me not to see you do it. So what I'm thinking is, Superman, you're a fraud. You come into this town and you say you saved it, but really, you didn't save it.
And what makes you say that?
I just told you that I've never seen you save it. I can't even imagine how someone can have superpowers where they can fly, shoot laser beams out of their eyes, you shoot frost out of your mouth, you're indestructible. It doesn't make any sense. I haven't seen you save the city. I think you should prove it to me.
This is part of my legend. Like I'm building this character.
Like grass.
Because I mean, do you think that this fire would have been extinguished without me pouring water on it?
I didn't see the fire, so I didn't know.
Exactly. You saw it before.
Man, because I just got back from swimming around the world. I didn't see in the water. I went to the beach last week. Not a sight. I literally swam around the world.
Prove it.
What do you mean? I mean, give me evidence. I don't know, give me some ocean water. I showered.
Oh, God. So nice to be back on Earth. I'm one of the first women who went to space, you know.
I was looking at the sky every day for the past 2 weeks to see if you were there, and I didn't see you, so all I'm thinking is, you're lying to me, like everyone else in my life.
You didn't see that massive spaceship come down back into Cape Canaveral?
I didn't see it, so it didn't happen.
And I think you're lying to me, and I'm questioning your morality.
Do you watch the BBC?
Okay, sir, and your haircut is all done. What do you think? This might be my best work so far.
Well, as I can see it in the mirror, I'm thinking it's a great job, and I love that you cut my hair. Thank you. You are the first person who hasn't lied to me about what they have done for God knows how. I can't remember the last time that I have been able to trust someone.
Oh, wow. Will you cut your hair again? Please just say cut your hair again.
Hey, Curtis, dude, okay, so, yeah, John, most people don't really know me in this town yet, and I'm trying to, like, build something, so...
Well, no, I mean, why are you trying to build something? You already work for National Geographic. We're here to shoot people. Shoot people.
I left the guns back in Texas.
Great, I mean, that's where they belong.
Yeah. I mean, after going to college, I went to liberal arts school, man, I didn't actually think I'd get anywhere here.
I mean, working as your assistant's been great and all, and I really hope one day I can get a job where my name is on, like, articles under photographs.
You know, all you gotta do is just keep shooting. Just keep shooting pictures.
Yeah, pictures.
Yeah, you'll definitely get something for sure one of these days. Look.
Are you sure?
Oh man, look, Curtis, you don't need to worry.
You're right. I am not going to worry anymore.
You're always so worried about things in life. I mean,
I want to be successful like you.
Anyone can be successful.
And I've noticed that you worry a lot, so I'm trying to like emulate what you do.
No, the trick is you worry just enough, and then things will work out in the end. So, Curtis, you don't need to don't stress at all. Look, don't worry. Here's the thing, you just gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah, that part's kind of, that's difficult.
Sir, I heard that this guy has a class about worrying things. Do you want to go together?
Class about worrying thing.
Yeah, he teaches you about how to worry about something just enough amount.
How is that helpful?
It's really helpful in life. We worry a lot, remember? As brothers and sisters, and we worry a lot, and it's in our family. So if we learn it and then teach it to our parents and pass it on to our children, I thought it would be really nice.
I think you worry already enough. I mean, if you're worrying about taking a class about worrying, then...
Exactly, that's why I need a class, and I'm really worried. I don't want to go by myself.
I think you know enough about worrying.
So I need some teachings.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try that.
Cut to the second day of class.
Always second guess your thoughts, okay?
You're worrying too much.
I thought we were here to learn worrying.
I learned enough for the first day.
Cut to the graduation ceremony.
Photos?
I think you have to give a speech before.
Okay. As the honor student of the Worry Class 2023, I have no worries and I have a great life. So take this class and live YOLO.
I was worried first about taking this class, and now I'm worried that I might not be able to remember everything that I learned in this class. So I think you should take this class if you want to learn about worrying.
So, when I was in high school, I was the valedictorian and got to give the speech. I did not really earn being valedictorian. It was a tiny high school, graduating class of 14 people. I kind of cheated my way through it, but that's an entirely different story. And part of the speech that I gave, I remember, I was kind of like, I was a good student, but also kind of the asshole student. I was the guy who would like carry the rule book around at school. So if the teacher said I was doing something wrong, I'd be like, bullshit, that is not in the rule book. I'm allowed to have my shirt untucked or whatever the specific rule was. So I remember when I got up to give the speech that the principal, he came out, I ended up actually giving a very good speech, I was quite proud of it. But the principal came down later and he's like, I was so worried about you. I thought you were gonna just like swear at everyone in the school. But I gave a good speech, so they were actually kind of proud of me. And I remember one more thing about that speech as well was another woman, one of the parents I think, was giving another speech later on. And their speech, I basically said in my speech, I was like, look, I'm not gonna tell you that everything's gonna be all right and that you're going on to a better place. And then I finished my speech with whatever I said. And the mom, she got up to give her speech and she's like, I am gonna tell you that everything's gonna be all right and that this is... So, moral of the story is, you can do a good speech and still make an ass out of other people.
Now, son,
Yes, Dad?
I really need to talk about your grades.
My grades are great.
What? Okay,
They're
now,
passing.
Now here's the thing. I know there's only 2 people in your high school, so doing good isn't really that hard, relatively speaking. But you gotta see here.
It's pretty hard. They grade on a curve.
I know what I'm saying. And if you don't bring up your grades, you're gonna literally be the entire bottom half of your graduating class.
That's not so bad. I'll be at the top of the bottom half.
You'll be the entire bottom half. I don't know how you're going to explain that in your college application.
I'll just say I was the bottom half of my high school graduating class.
And that is going to get you into college how?
I was hoping to just knock out the essay part.
Okay. So I like this attitude though. Applying yourself to something, the writing, the essay. So.
Oh no! You can buy essays online. Our teacher told us about it.
Your teacher told you?
She said specifically, do not know this, I will know that it's plagiarism. But I heard you can buy essays online.
I am starting to see why you're the bottom half of your class right now.
It's just Jack is so good at studying.
He is very good at studying. But
did you ever think that maybe I wanted to go to a normal school? Not a super small private school?
Listen, I'm trying to afford all of the opportunities that I can for you. If you can just become the top, listen to this.
I have more teachers than classmates.
Yeah, it's that direct attention.
I want to make friends.
No, you can. I hate Jack. Kids are bad influences. You can.
Hey, Dad, it's Jack.
Oh, Jack, son. That's your report card.
Yeah, I was busy at the library studying.
Yeah.
Well,
I was.
So of course Dad would talk to me.
Listen.
Mr. Bottom.
Boys. Now, I know that there's a good sense of competition between you all, and as you know,
It's not really good when it's this easy.
Jack. Now,
Mourners, gather around. We are here to share our prayers for the passing of Grandfather Tulip. Oh, excuse me, are you eating a sandwich?
Yeah.
Rule 236 states that thou shalt not eat sandwich at grandfather's funeral.
Oh, who said that?
God.
Okay. I will not eat sandwich.
Pastor Jonah, I thought you practiced this.
Sometimes I always forget.
Goodness, are you doing jazz hands? Rule 237, and thou shalt not parade around dead bodies, but by God.
Oh yeah. Amen. Darling, it's our special day finally.
Finally,
We're getting married.
we're getting married. It's the day.
This is my favorite church. It's so tightly run.
I love that part as well. The father is really, really strict, and he doesn't let you breathe all that much, and we really love it, right?
I love being starved with oxygen. It's one of my favorite things.
Excuse me, Are you talking about me behind my back?
No, in
In
front
front
of
of
you,
you.
sir.
We know Rule 365A.
Oh, you do?
We do,
Well,
we do.
you have quoted that to us many times.
Oh, well,
You're a great teacher, man.
what about the shoes? You're wearing laces at your wedding.
Oh, no.
Oh, we forgot. I'm sorry.
Just,
You know what the rule book says. Rule 457, thou shalt not wear laces unless one wants to get a whipping.
darling, were you trying to tell me something?
Excuse me, sir. I was just wondering,
Yes.
hypothetically, is there any rule that forbids anybody from wandering at night around the bank?
No.
So, hypothetically, if this person was to carry tools,
What
Yeah.
kind of tools?
tools for breaking like windows kind of objects, would that be illegal?
Well, I don't see it in the rule book. Would you in an application to make a new rule?
Oh no, I don't want this one. It's perfect.
May I ask why you want to break a window?
I'm not breaking a window. Who said that?
I thought you said that.
Oh no, I mean, I'm just asking for a friend, like a friend, like he likes to walk at night around banks.
I see.
Yeah.
Is your friend troubled?
My friend, no, he's perfectly fine.
Excuse me, are you wearing laces?
Laces.
Son, it's time for you to learn that life is terrible. Everything's going to go wrong. Nothing will be right. You're going to be unhappy for a large portion of your life. You're going to meet someone that you fall in love with for a short amount of time, and then you realize you're far too old, so you're not going to be able to find anyone else, so you settle with that person, you start a life together in a job you don't really like, but you can't leave because then your wife will struggle. Then you'll have a kid by accident, and then it just gets worse from there. So I think now on your 6th birthday, it's time for you to learn that. Here, I bought you a book. It is Nietzsche. Enjoy.
I just wanted Power Rangers toys. What?
Power Rangers will disappoint you. Did you know it's not even real?
You didn't want me?
I past tense, son. I didn't want you. Now I don't mind. It's okay. I would be sad if you left for a short period of time. I would mourn your passing, but I would move on, as we all do when sad things happen to us.
Sonny, you heard your speech from Dad for your 6th birthday?
Yeah,
Yeah?
last year was a pretty bad birthday party, Mom.
Well,
This year's gonna be better, right?
Mommy has some news as well.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, Santa isn't real. What else?
The Easter Bunny?
Easter Bunny, those are not real.
Do you love me?
Well, it's a past tense, so I loved you when I first had you. It's a past tense. So, you've grown up, right? You're 7, right?
I'm a big boy. Cut to the future when he is laying in bed with his first girlfriend.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I got something I gotta tell you.
Yeah?
Everything that I just did, that wasn't real. That was all fake. The excitement,
I like it more and more.
No, listen, I think it's time for me to be straight with you. I don't feel like anybody has ever really sat down with you and told you that most of what you experience in the world, it's not what you think it is.
I've had this talk.
That was a lot of fun. And honestly, yeah, good job, guys. We do, if you guys are interested, we do classes like this on a regular basis. Check us out on our website for more details. We just have a show tonight at 8 p.m. Completely different format, but it'll be also fun. If you want to try this out yourself, every Wednesday and Sunday we do have an open session where you can dip your toes in. It is a lot of fun. Anything else, Dad?
No, let's just hear it one more time.
Yeah!